Hey guys, Jess here. I am live with the beautiful Sacha, and we just want to chat through a little bit about her luminous experience. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of times women resonate a little bit more when they hear about other people that have gone through it. So we chatted with Kelly on Friday, and Sacha, we're excited to chat with you tonight and hear all about your experience. So welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
So I guess I always like to start off like, what was your big why for doing your session?
At first, I kept telling myself like I was going to surprise my husband for, I think it was for Christmas or anniversary or something. I can't remember. But deep down, it was always for me.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to admit to that because I felt like that was selfish if I admitted that it was for me. So it was like 99% for me, maybe 1% to like, okay, well, I'll say it's for him. So that way I don't feel bad. But then especially after I saw the pictures, I was like, I don't even want to give these to him. I wanted to keep them for myself.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite reactions to like when we do our image reveal, you were like, I should do this for a living. That like made my whole life.
Yeah.
But that is so awesome. But yeah, I think a lot of times as women, we feel like we can't do things for ourselves and we feel guilty. And it's really cool when we have that realization like we actually need to do stuff for ourselves sometimes. And it makes a huge difference, when we invest in ourselves and take the time to just take a day for ourselves. So it was just really cool to see you have that realization. I remember our first conversation and just kind of like walking through all of that. And we're like, let's just sit down and have a conversation.
Yeah, because I was like overwhelmed. And like, after talking to you, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I feel better now.
Yeah, definitely. I think just having that face-to-face conversation helps so much because you feel a little bit more comfortable with who you're working with and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
But did you have any big fears or concerns before coming into your session?
I thought I was going to be more nervous than what I was when I actually got there.
Uh-huh.
But I think, like I said, just meeting you guys and getting to talk to you, I felt really comfortable. And I was really surprised that I was like, I'm this comfortable. And like, I don't really know them. But like after the makeup and everything, and it just felt comfortable. And it felt empowering, I guess, especially after seeing the pictures. But it wasn't like, to me, it was never awkward. And I never was like, oh God, like, what am I doing? Or like never regretted it. It was just so exciting. Like, okay, what are we doing next? Okay. Like, and then I was like, oh my God, when are the photos coming? Cause I was so excited. Like, so I was so shocked on how, I guess, well I felt myself during, like, I thought I'd be a little bit more reserved or whatever. Mm-hmm. Oh no, that went out the window.
I know. I felt like, when Ross and I got there and you had finished your hair and makeup, it was just like, I'm here, let's do this. Yeah. And you were like my J-Lo.
I know, so excited. Too, because I remember when Holly was doing my makeup, I was really nervous about the eyelashes because I've tried eyelashes before and they never work. And my eyes always hurt. And she's like, trust me, I'm going to do, and you're not even going to feel them. And I was like, whatever. Literally, best eyelashes I've ever had. I was so sad I had to take them off. So then when I saw like the bill, I was like, oh, wow. Like, look at me. Like, I couldn't stop thinking or whatever. And then when we just started, I don't know, like, it just felt like really good. And then when I put on like the different outfits or whatever, and like, I think it's the one that you guys put the picture today, that outfit, like that was like a find, I think the day before.
Oh my gosh.
And it just happened to work out really good or whatever. And yeah, I was just putting that stuff on or whatever and getting the pictures. I don't know. It was like very adventurous.
Yes. I love it. I don't know. And I thought that color looked awesome on you. So those were some of my faves. And didn't you go home and do like your own little like selfie shoot?
I tried because I was like so in love with myself that day. And I tried to have my own little photo shoot and try to remember how you were telling us to pose and stuff. I'm like, Like, and I was like, this is not working out. No wonder they're professionals. Because I was like, Lisa, and my husband was like, what are you doing? And I was like, oh, nothing. I was just trying to take some pictures of my makeup. Because I told him I went to the mall and I got it done at the kiosk. And my hair. I told him I got everything done at the mall.
This is my favorite, like, I don't know. It wasn't like a bad lie. Little fib to like kind of cover up where you were. So I know you said you were at the kiosk and they were trying out the straightener on you, and
and then they did my makeup as well. Like I wanted like Max or whatever. I told him I bought like this small lip gloss or whatever, and that they do your makeup. They were like, oh, we want to do your makeup. And I was like, oh, okay. Because they were trying new stuff out. He was like, oh, really? He's like, oh, it looks so nice. And I was like, yeah.
I love it. And I think I remember you telling me that you were like, I think I'm going to go back and buy that straightener. So you were like fully committed.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That is awesome.
I didn't want to give it away at all. So I was like, yeah, I told him, I was like, I think I like that straightener or whatever. I was like, it was a good thing. And he's like, what was it called? I was like, I don't remember. It's at a kiosk. Because I really wanted probably to go like and get it for a gift. And I was like, oh, it's at a kiosk. I'll get it later.
Yeah, that is so funny. Well, that would be really sweet if he had actually gone to.
I know, poor one like I mean, they have plenty of kiosks. He would have found something.
Yeah. Well, when you were coming into your session, I know we kind of chatted about the fears that you had, kind of fears of being nervous and things like that. Did you have any insecurities coming into your session?
Yeah, like from seeing like the pictures that you show at the beginning, you know, you get to see like the albums and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never thought that like my pictures would come out that good, or like, you know, I was kind of a little timid when like to get anything that was like a 2-piece or anything, because I was like, oh man, I don't want to look like, you know, chubby or whatnot. So I was a little like, I was nervous about that at the beginning, because like I said, looking at the other photo or whatnot, but like I've seen a lot of the other girls' photo, and everybody, like all the women look so beautiful. It's like crazy. Like I think everyone should do it. Like no matter, you know, it's how you feel or, you know, you think you look. Like you see those photos, and I swear, like it's just a whole different thing. Like all the ladies that have always posted pictures, those pictures, they look so beautiful.
Oh, I love that. I think, you know, this is something I have to tell people when they come in. You know, people see the albums that we have here in the studio and people think I could never look like that. But the people in those albums said the same thing when they came in and saw the albums in front of them. So I think as women, we always have insecurities and we always view other people through different eyes than we view ourselves. And I think this definitely puts things into perspective. It allows you to see yourself through new eyes. And it's just really cool to see what you're capable of, and that you are just as fire as the people that you saw here. And so, yeah, now it's your turn to be in the sample album.
Yeah. I think ever since that, I think I should have been a model, at least a boudoir model. Like I'm sure I can.
Absolutely. Oh, that's so cool. Well, I guess you kind of answered this in a way, but I guess like through the session, you felt like your insecurity in that way was kind of put to rest.
Yeah, because even like I felt like I did, I think, have one 2-piece outfit, and then even during the shoot, like I felt a little bit more comfortable to, like, I think one of the pictures we did just with no top, but I was holding, and like I felt comfortable doing that, and I didn't think I was like at the beginning, you know, I was like, oh, there's probably no way I'll probably keep everything on or whatever.
Yeah.
But like during the thing, I don't know, I guess I was like getting more confident. I was like, yeah, what do we do next? Like, okay, sure. Like, I'll try it, sure. You know, and it was just like during the session, I think the confidence just starts building up as you're taking the pictures and stuff, and you're just like, okay, well, all right, let's keep going.
Yeah, I'm getting that momentum.
Yeah.
That is so awesome. What do you feel was the best part of the experience for you?
I think just the overall like confidence. Like I said, ever since that day, like I still kind of walk with like a little pep in my step or whatever. And like sometimes I'm just like, if I feel like a certain way, I'm like, well, I remember like the photo, we have the canvas. We put it kind of next to our TV in our room where like you have to actually walk to see it, but we can see it. And I just sometimes look at it, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you're like, I did that. Like, I'm a powerhouse.
Yeah, so it's just like, I don't know, like I said, ever since then, it's kind of more of a confidence booster, and you just feel good, even if you're like feeling down or sad or something, and you remember, like, you know what? No, like, wow, look at how empowering this one thing, and it's all comes from the person, how they feel, and once they get those photos, like it's just the feeling that you get the whole, like from beginning to end. Like you get super nervous, I guess, at the beginning, but once you pick up your pictures, like I feel like everyone's like, oh my God, so excited, can't wait to see their photos or give them, if they're gonna give them away. You see, I was like so excited, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do another one. And like I signed up so much quicker than I thought I would.
I know, we're so excited. So we're going to be planning your next session soon. So this is exciting. I'm looking forward to hearing like what new ideas we're going to come up with for this one. So I don't know. Sometimes when people come back for a second one, it's like, which direction are they going to take it this time? So this is the fun part where we get to be creative.
I'm excited. I have like a whole bunch of ideas now that I kind of know the process a little bit. So now it's like, oh, okay, well, I have a couple ideas and stuff. And I like it that even at the first session, you told us to do the Pinterest and all that stuff. And you guys are open to us giving ideas too. Like, it's not just like, this is what we're going to do and that's it. You guys are like, we'll try to put it together so that way I can kind of see what you want to do, and we'll get those shots, and you kind of get to know us through the Pinterest and whatnot, and so we have a voice in it too. It's not just like you go in there and it's like, okay, what am I gonna do? You guys are the professionals, but I like that you guys give everyone that opportunity to kind of also put in a little bit of what they want, or their opinion, or how they want to do the stuff.
Yeah, I think every person, and I tell this to people when I meet with them all the time, like every woman is so different. And so we don't want every session to look exactly the same. We have some women that come in that are really, more on the conservative side. So they want to keep it more classic, and those sessions are really beautiful. And then we have sometimes people come in and they are wide open and they want to get as creative as can be. And we pull out the neon lights and do all sorts of crazy stuff. And we have a ton of fun with that. And then we have some that are in the middle that, they like a little bit of the classy, but they want a little bit of the edgy as well. And so it's like you can take it so many different directions. But it's just really cool to see, like, your first experience. I feel like you even branched out of your comfort zone a little bit. It was like your horizons were broadening. And so this next one is going to be like super fun. I just know it. But one thing I don't remember us ever having the conversation. I think you may have sent me photos, but what was your husband's reaction when?
So I took forever because I had to wait till the kids were like not with us, because I knew I wanted to set up our little anniversary stuff. So he didn't let me get to the pictures because he was a little too excited. So then I had to recreate the pictures when he actually got the photos. So I was like, you never let me take the pictures that day, because I waited for him with the red outfit. I sent him to go get food, and then I ran like and tried to like set this whole thing up. I was out of breath by the time he came home or whatever. So he was like really excited. Kind of, I guess he wasn't too surprised because I mentioned it before I decided to do it, and then I told him I wasn't gonna do it. So then he was like, "Wait, was this the day you said you went to the mall?" And I was like, "Yeah." And then he was just like looking at the photos, like staring at them. And he looked at the album like 3 times, like on the first day. And he's like, "I like this one. And, oh, but this was my favorite." And I was like, "Oh, I like this one." He goes, "Oh, that one's my favorite too." Like, yeah, that's how I was. I was like, "You should have seen me picking them." I was like, it was so hard because I was like, they looked all really good. So I told him everything. I was like, "Honey, I think I have a future in this." And he was like, maybe not. I don't know if we're gonna let you do all that. I was like, well, I'm just saying.
He said, at home, you can have a career in this.
But he was like super excited about the pictures, and he was like, and like he's like, yeah, like this one and talking about, and I was like, yeah, you're going to have to like hide those though, because, the kids and stuff like that. So, and then when we tried to, it took us a while to kind of figure out where we were going to put the canvas. And then we kind of came up with it because that, the one I picked, I did it where you couldn't see too much of my face because I didn't want like the kids to, and I didn't want to hide it in the closet. I want it on display, but like, how do you put it on display? I guess.
Yeah.
The kids and stuff. So
with the silhouette, which was, I always love the silhouettes. I think that's an awesome choice.
Yeah, it looks like a magazine cover.
Yes.
That's why I'm not this cocky in real life.
I did see this one comment pop through, and of course, oh wait, oh no, it like disappeared. Oh, I didn't mean to put that on the screen, but I'm not the tech savvy one in this relationship. Okay, here we go. She said that it almost seems like a wedding day, but instead of falling in love with committing to yourself, that it's your day, hair and makeup, it's all about the girl in front of the camera. So absolutely, like this is something that even when people come in doing it as a gift for someone else, like Sacha, like she really, even though she kind of used that as an excuse, this was really for her. And we love it when you guys do sessions for you because you just take so much more from the experience. You walk away with more confidence, more empowerment. You feel amazingly powerful when you walk out. And even like Sacha was saying, like she has that extra pep in her stuff now when she's walking around. Like even on a bad day, you still know what you're capable of and you know what's underneath all that. So
because how everything now, like on social media and Instagram, and everyone's always posting, and you see sometimes. To me, sometimes I used to get so involved in looking at like, oh, look how they look. Oh, now if I could, I would post my pictures on Instagram, but my husband's not going for that. But then I'm like, oh, when I see them now, I was like, I can look like that too.
Yes, you can, and you do. Well, let me ask you, what piece of advice would you give to women who were thinking about doing a boudoir session?
I think if you're scared or like nervous, I think you should do it no matter what. Like, I think, especially, with you guys, once they meet with you guys, I think the nervousness kind of will come down. And then, once you're at the shoot, I don't think you'll be nervous that long even then. But I think, if you're on the fence about it, you should definitely do it because, I mean, once you're done, you're going to be so happy that you did it. You're going to be like, oh my God, like I said, you're going to be like over the moon.
I love that. Yeah. And I think I don't know, I feel like I have a pretty good memory, but when you came to pick up your album and we walked to your car, you were like, I'm so sad this is over. And, but now it's not because we're planning your next session. So, so definitely not over. But let me ask you, how has this experience changed your life?
Like I said, to me, I guess it gives you appreciation for one, like all women. I guess the differences with people and their body types or how they feel, like I don't think any woman should have, low confidence in themselves, because every time someone posts a picture, I'm just like, wow, like I love these pictures. I wish I could be in like the sessions with them and be like, girl, you're doing such a good job. Like, just cheering them on because it's so exciting. And then like when the ladies post the videos on here and you see them do the reveals either for themselves, because, I know lately with no contact or whatever, it was so exciting to see like they get so overjoyed. And I don't know, to me, that's exciting. And I was like, I don't even like know these people, but it's just so excited to see how they kind of light up and just like that feeling they get. So I think it's just that. And, I guess it's kind of like a distant family thing because, and none of us know each other, but everyone on this page is always rooting for each other. It's always nothing but love. And, if you have a question, anyone in the group will answer you, whether it be about the sessions or, hey, where did you get this outfit or where to go to get certain things, And I've always said, if you need an excuse, just send me a message because I can come up with lots of excuses,
The
kind of
queen of
family.
excuses? Is that
Yeah.
what we call you?
Yeah. But it's such a, I don't know, like I said, I never thought that, me taking photos would change my life in like it's such a positive, and it really has. And like I said, I knew I would do it again after. I didn't know it would be so quick, but I was like, when I saw the opportunity, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get some done for my birthday.
Yeah,
and I'm
because
keeping this album.
we just did your session in January, and then we had that sale for Ross's birthday in February, and you're like, done.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. And thank you for bringing up, about the VIP group, because this is something that I guess Ross and I never could have expected it to be what it is today. And, this is everything and more of what we could have possibly dreamed. And to see you guys rally around each other, and to see women jump on and sometimes express insecurities or fears, and everyone else is like, if I can do it, you can do it. And it's just so cool to see that it's become such a great support group. And we like to goof off and have fun too. We all like some tushies in our group. So, and I think one of your favorite images, you had like a centerfold.
Oh yeah, that's one of my favorite ones from the album.
Yes, and I don't know, but it's so fun to see everyone kind of coming in together, especially right now while everyone's cooped up in their homes. It provides like an outlet for us all to have fun and to be supportive of other women. So we appreciate you being such a huge part of that.
Thank you. I'm excited to be part of it.
Well, I appreciate you being willing to let me badger you with questions this evening. And I appreciate you taking the time to do your makeup and get ready just for us.
I don't look like this every day.
I know at this quarantine, we're like having to like break people out of it. So I know we did our selfie guides. I don't know if
the kids, now that the kids are not here, I can go back and look at everything, because I tell you, I mean, more power to, everyone right now with dealing with the kids. And oh my God, I was like, I can't. So I finally got like a mini break, and I was like, all right, it's time to like fix myself and not look like a crazy lady. But everything's closed, so I had to do my own eyebrows. I was like, let me try not to plug too much.
I know, mine were getting out of control. It was time. I had to take care of them. But but yeah, definitely check out. We have the selfie guide in the group. You just like post your selfie, your email address, and you add a friend to the group, and we'll send you your selfie guide, so you can have your own little selfie session again at your house and share it with us all in the group.
I will.
But yeah, we appreciate you being here, Sacha. And I don't know if you have any encouraging words for everyone before we hop off.
What I remembered, I guess one of the big things, and you said that you hear this a lot about the mom guilt, like, sometimes people feel bad or feel selfish if they're trying to do it for themselves, or because, I have kids, so I don't want to do this because of that. Like, yeah, put all that to the side. Forget that. Think about you in that moment, because it's something that, even down the years, you can always look back and remember like how that feeling was of taking the photos, of getting the photos, and everything that was included in that. And, even if you just do it once, which you'll probably do it more than once, but, it's like, it is such an experience, and you shouldn't feel bad for, empowering yourself and making yourself kind of get out that rut, or just, you want to look sexy, and we're all sexy. So this way you have evidence, you're like, oh, look at this. Just cheers you right up when you look at your pictures.
Yes. And that confidence that you carry, I've said it a million times, and I'll continue to say it, like, you instill that confidence in your children as well. And you let them know that it's by doing something good for yourself, it lets them know it's okay to take time for themselves as well, as they start growing up. And, we all have those feelings of guilt that we feel. And I don't know, I think you're setting an example for your family and your friends that it's okay to do that. So, yeah, that's awesome advice. And again, we love you and appreciate you being here. But guys, if you want to book a call with us, just schedule a quick chat just to like run through details of what a session experience is like, I'd love for you to do that. Ross will probably put a link to book a call in the group. And this is just a quick like 10-minute chat. I usually just go through what's entailed in a session and hear a little bit about you and why you're looking to do one. And if it's something that is good for you at this time in life, we'll just schedule a consultation, and that gives us a good idea of like how to plan for your session. So I'd love to chat. So follow the link in the group if you want to book a call. But we are going to say goodnight. Love you guys. Thanks for being in our group. Thank you, Sacha. We'll
Thank
talk
you.
soon.